Joc Pederson's pearls are fun, right? They're fun. But at this moment in time, they're kind of frustrating me because everyone is talking about this guy's jewelry. I mean, everyone's talking about it. It's on Sports Illustrated. You're seeing it all over social media. You're seeing it from beat writers. That's what people are talking about. But everyone has it all wrong. That is just a distraction from the real story that's going on. And the real story that's going on is the Braves are currently writing the defining script for the Major League Baseball season in 2021. All right, before I sound like an old geezer for a few minutes and talk about the kids these days and the trends these days when it comes to Joc Pederson's pearls, let's talk about a few things first. I'm Chris Vanille, this is Bold and Braves, and if you are not subscribed to Atlanta Sports Unlimited, you're going to want to do that because the Braves are officially in the World Series and we're going to have it covered. We've also got the Falcons covered and a host of other teams, so subscribe to the channel and follow us on social media at Atlanta Sports Unlimited if you feel so inclined, if you want to keep up with everything we've got going on. And once again, if you feel so inclined, go ahead and shoot this video a like. But now I want to talk about the sponsor of this video, Prize Picks. Yes, Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the simplest, easiest fantasy game on the market. And how it works is you pick 2 to 5 players and can win up to 10 times the amount you put in. And if you use the code ASU, as in Atlanta Sports Unlimited, ASU, Prize Picks will match 100% of your first deposit up to $100. And along with that, I mean, it just gives you the chance to win big. That's Prize Picks. So Saturday morning, I hop online, I check Sports Illustrated's website. And I'm a huge fan of Sports Illustrated. I used to work there, and of course, I mean, it is Sports Illustrated. Its legacy speaks for itself. But I'm in the MLB section, and they've got, all the coverage of the ALCS and the NLCS. And besides, just kind of the game recaps and some real small stories on, comments that Freddie Freeman made after the games or whatever it might be. The only big Braves story that I've seen in the last couple of days is about Joc Pederson's pearls. Joc Pederson's pearls. Who cares what the man is wearing? We have an incredible story going on when it comes to the Braves, and it's not Joc Pederson's pearls. It is their current performance. Not only did they just slash their bugaboo, which is the LA Dodgers, they did it in the fashion they could not do it in last year. They go up 3-1, and everyone's going, oh no, all right, here we go. Yeah, this Braves team feels good, but we were in this situation last year, and we lost 3 straight and watched the World Series from home, and the Dodgers ended up winning it. This year, same situation. They go up 3-1 on the Dodgers. The Dodgers are even more beefed up this year because they've got a payroll bigger than Jeff Bezos' net worth. And they just won so many games throughout the course of the season. It was like 106 or 108 wins during the regular season. Incredible numbers. Bill Plaschke, the LA Times, wrote that this Dodgers team was going to win the series and be the best team ever, which, I mean, come on. But still, that was out in the world. And the Braves erased that. They won the series, and they didn't even need a 7th game. They did it on their home field in 6 against Walker Buehler, who's one of the top starting pitchers in all of the National League, in all of baseball, really. They did it without Ronald Acuna Jr. They did it without Mike Soroka. They did it with AJ Minter. They did it with Eddie Rosario. They did it with Joc Pederson. All those guys were huge. And none of those guys really compared to the stars that LA ran out there. That should be the focus of the season. Not just the playoffs. That should be the story of this season. Let's recap. We now have a team in the Braves going to the World Series after having a sub-500 record in August. August is pretty late in the season. They weren't even a 500 team. They had more losses than they had wins. Now, and this is the story, they seem like a team of destiny. They're going to the World Series. Like I said, Ronald Acuna Jr., they lost him in July. A couple weeks later, they completely, and Alex Anthopoulos deserves all the credit in the world for this, the Braves front office czar, he completely rebuilt the outfield. and in doing so, really rebuilt the team. Coming into the year, you had two of your bigger stars in Marcelo Zuna in left field and Ronald Acuna Jr. in right. Those guys were really supposed to carry the team, and by mid-July, neither one of them were there. So you had to figure something out, and they did. The Braves brought in Jorge Soler, they brought in Eddie Rosario, they brought in Joc Pederson, they brought in Adam Duvall. All of those pickups absolutely panned out. They went 4 for 4 on those, and Rosario was huge in the series with the Dodgers. He tied the all-time record for most hits in a playoff series with 14. Joc Pederson, once again, fun personality, pearls are great, but his on-the-field play in the last series and the series before that with Milwaukee has been outstanding. And that's a huge, huge story. So then, the Braves are still under 500 when they acquire those guys. They go on this run, they win the NL East, and then they beat the Brewers with all their pitching studs. Then they beat the Dodgers now. They're going to the World Series, and once again, I keep saying it, but that's the story, guys. That's absolutely the story. And if the Braves are able to continue this momentum and win the World Series, we're going to remember this season not by Joc Pederson's pearls. He could go out there naked. And we would remember it by the fact that the Braves somehow, some way, won the World Series. That was the goal from the beginning of the year. It was a long, windy road to get here, but now they have a chance.